I mean, just being black, he has a lot going against him. And he's autistic. He's double screwed. All right. It's your boy Peace. And today I got another video to go over. I don't think a lot of people have seen it. I had seen it because I've been doing Brazilian Jiu Jitsu since 2010. And this was one of the first things I ever saw because everyone's like, oh, have you seen this video? Have you seen this video? I'm like, nah, let me go check this video out. And it kind of went crazy in the martial arts world. And I'm talking about the Bobby Joe Blythe Dojo video. It's, I don't know if it's a piece of lost media or it's like part of internet history, but I know damn sure this went crazy in the internet in the martial art world back in the day. Long story short, this black dude went into a karate dojo proclaiming that Jesus Christ taught him and he wanted to challenge one of the students of Bobby Joe Blythe who was the master. And they beat the shit out of this poor black dude. Now, the master Bobby Joe Blythe doesn't do it. He has his student do it, which is pretty common in a lot of martial arts dojos. You can't get to the teacher. The teacher will send one of the students towards you because you're not going to get past the student. You're damn sure not going to beat up the teacher. Like my jujitsu master, he never really challenged people if they came into the dojo. He just sent one of us to get them. But back in the day, his teacher was the one that would fuck people up if they came into the dojo trying to challenge people because this was back in the day when the UFC first blew up and jiu-jitsu was taking over. You had guys from karate, taekwondo, kung fu coming into jiu-jitsu academies trying to challenge the teacher, and the teacher would just lay him out flat. I mean, you saw how Hoist Gracie ran through damn near every martial art in the world. So Bobby Joe Blythe had his student Willie Dennis spar with the black dude, and I had seen some posts online that they agreed to fight to the death. That's for one, that's bullshit. You only really see that in movies. That doesn't go on in real life. Trust me. I got 9 gold medals in Brazilian jiu-jitsu tournaments. You just beat niggas up. Like, I mean, but fighting to the death in a dojo, your business where you put your livelihood at, no, you're not gonna do that. So like I was saying, he had Willie Dennis spar with the black dude, and it it took a turn for the worse. They stomped the dude out. I don't know if he lived, but it was horrible. It's a horrible, horrible tragedy. You want to talk about leave your ego at the door when you train? Because what happens is when you first go into a dojo, they kick your ass because you don't know nothing. So you got to leave your ego at the door because they're going to beat you up. And then eventually over time, you get better and better, yada, yada. So what I'm going to do is I seen the video years and years and years ago, but I'm going to watch it right now on my other phone and I'm going to react to it live because I haven't seen it. I'm sure it's going to shock the shit out of me. Even though I've seen like cartel beheadings and stuff like that, for some reason, in my eyes, someone getting their head cut off is not as bad as like a brutal beating. Like when you hear them snoring, so I don't know, maybe because it's more realistic that someone gets their ass kicked and they get knocked out. I don't know. That's just weird. And I remember hearing about the video and watching it a long time ago that the guy died, but I can't confirm it. I was watching some YouTube videos on it, looking it up, but after they knocked him out unconscious, they throw him in a dumpster outside, like take the trash out, drag him out, get him out of here. So, without further ado, let's watch the video.
Yeah. Uh,
It's about 5 minutes.
this guy, like I say, he's a priest.
So Bobby Joe is
10th degree red belt.
introducing the
And
black dude
you
who
say,
said
what did you 10th degree
that
red belt?
Jesus trained him.
Jesus
Yeah, he
did.
just said Jesus trained him, and
Um,
he's not believing it.
okay. And I know every one of us would like to be taught by
I'm a
someone
Christian, by the way, and I don't think
that's been taught
Jesus
by
would teach
Jesus.
anyone martial arts.
Correct, John? Absolutely. Because I guarantee you, that's got to be some movements to behold, right?
No, he's saying that if Jesus trained him, then those moves would be spectacular.
Okay, demonstrate on that.
And he's autistic too, so why was he by himself if he's autistic? Autistic people should have like a handler. Okay, now they're gonna spar. So Willie Dennis is in a white gi, and he's black, and the autistic guy is black too.
Well, actually, I think it'd be best maybe perhaps if I just perform what is known in karate as kata.
So the autistic dude wants to show his moves that Jesus taught him, and Willie Dennis is kind of like dogging him, kind of walking him. Okay, right there. The autistic guy said, "I don't want to hurt you. I just want to teach you. I want to show you." And Willie Dennis said, "All right, nigga, bring it on."
Basically focus on the hands. Your hands and your two feet.
The autistic dude said, "I just want to focus on the hands and feet and show you some forms and maybe some self-defense." So then Willie Dennis just kicks him, and now the autistic dude's kicking and punching him, and he's getting the better of him. So he's doing all these flashy moves, kicking. Okay, so it looks like Willie Dennis hit him too hard or did something, and the autistic guy said, "Don't do that. I don't want to hurt you." So he's basically saying like, "Let's free roll, let's free spar." But that's the thing. When you got an ego like that, and you run a business, you want to protect it. You don't want someone saying, "Oh, I heard some random autistic dude came into your dojo and whipped your ass." So, as a man, you're gonna take that to heart. Like, no, the fuck he did not. So, I think that's what fucking got Willie Dennis all in a frenzy. Because then he's starting to turn it up. And by the way, I tried kung fu, I tried karate. Like, I did Kuk Sool Won for like a week, and there was like 9-year-olds with black belts running around trying to tell me what to do. I'm like, bro, I'm like 2 feet taller than you. I'll hold your head with my hand, and you'll be swinging like this, trying to get me. Get the fuck out of here. So then after that, I did Muay Thai for a year. Then after that, I did Brazilian Jiu Jitsu since 2010. So whatever.
Good. I'm not a fighter.
So now the autistic dude is doing all these weird forms with his hands and breathing. He just kicked Willie. He slapped Willie. Willie's punching him in the stomach. And it looks like the autistic guy's getting the better of Willie. But Willie's kicking the shit. Oh, he just knocked Willie down. The autistic guy knocked Willie down. So you could tell he's getting mad now. But I think karate is a joke. You're not gonna get me with these forms. I'll grab you by your ear and twist it and rip your ear off. I'll grab you by your balls and squeeze them and smash them. Okay, now Willie hurt him. He's punching him. They're grappling. He's kicking the autistic guy. He just hit him in the face, and then he stepped on his head. Okay, now he's on the ground. Willie has him on the ground, damn near like a side control, and he's just throwing bombs on his head, like like Gaza, just bombing him. Oh, he need him in the face. That's how I got my cauliflower ear. Okay. Okay, so the autistic guy saying you're good, and he's basically has his hand out like no more, nigga. Like you got me, you got this. Meanwhile, Bobby Joe Blythe is in the background watching. He just slammed his head against the wall. There's like another student, and then there's like a camera guy in the back. So there's like 4 people there. Okay, so now the autistic guy just said, "You got it." Okay, like I'm done. Like, good job. You beat my ass, making us Christians look bad because he said Jesus, whatever. Okay, he's basically giving up. He's saying, "You got it." Okay, so the autistic guy tried to kick Willie, and Willie grabbed his foot, and he's holding him like this. He's off balance. So then he throws him to the ground. He has him on the ground. He just kicked him in the head. He's stomping on the poor guy's head. He just kneed him in the back of the head. I mean, if you're autistic and you get kicked in the head hard enough, is that like a factory reset? You like, oh, like I'm normal, like I'm good. And he's stepping on his head like he's trying to put a fire out. He's bleeding and he's snoring. Drag him out the back. Okay, so he's stepping on his head and he's snoring, and he's bleeding, and you hear Joe Blythe say, "Drag him out the back door." So basically, when you get knocked out hard enough, and you go unconscious, you snore. Your body like has to turn the brain off so that way you don't die, or vice versa. Whatever. I don't know. I've never been knocked out. Or maybe I have. I have CTE, so I can't remember. I think I have dementia, or maybe I have because I can't remember because I have dementia. So they're dragging the poor black guy out.
I want this sash. Get my sash. What we have here is the trail.
Now they're doing like a Joe Rogan post-fight interview. He's basically like showing the trail of blood from when they dragged the autistic guy out.
Of the Kung Fu master.
It was not a kung fu master. It was just some autistic black guy.
Departing my dojo.
They filmed a crime, but you know what? There's some maybe the legality. It's not a crime because they agreed to spar, or like I said, maybe they agreed to fight to the death. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Just taken on 13 December.
13th of December,
1984.
1984. This happened. Wow.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. I wasn't even born yet.
And of course, this is where you got drugged out at.
Damn, they drug him out. He's just filming the back door where they took him out. Video's almost over. Damn, the guy's blood is all over the door.
Some of the blood on the back door.
And that's it. Wow. And like I said, I have CTE, so I can't remember. Well, there you have it. The video's not on YouTube. You might be able to find like clips of it before the ass whooping starts, but it's not a pretty video. It's not hard to watch. I mean, I've seen far worse, but knowing that the guy was autistic and he was black in the 80s, dog, that's already like you got like two strikes on you. Because I don't know if back in the day they had a word for autistic people. They might have just medically they called them retarded probably, but I don't know. Like it's just heartbreaking. I don't know if the guy died, and supposedly Willie Dennis and Bobby Blythe, whatever, they never got charged. That's what I'm seeing. But all in all, man, if you want to get into a martial art, I suggest you get into Brazilian Jiu Jitsu or boxing because 90% of fights end on the ground and you don't strike each other. You just strangle each other and try to break each other's bones. But, you know, you're sparring with your friends, your teammates. It doesn't get that crazy. Boxing on the other hand, or like Muay Thai stand up, it's good because you don't want to go on the ground in an actual street fight. And to me, like boxing is beautiful. Like I did boxing for like a month, but I don't know. That video is sad. I don't know if the guy died and those two never got charged, but maybe he's out there somewhere walking around practicing his kung fu moves with like a big like dent in his head because he was stomping on his shit like he was trying to put out a fire. That's the end of the video. It's your boy Peace. I mean, what else can I say? Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you've seen the video. Let me know if you train. But other than that, I'm tired as dick. I'm out.